This is chapter number 7, the C preprocessor. First question is, what is a preprocessor directive? So preprocessor directive, when you write a program, say some program.c, then this preprocessor directive, whatever is there, is being expanded to .i before you can make it as .obj by compiler and .exe, right? So this is the correct answer, the message from programmer to the preprocessor that please expand my macro definitions in the code. This is the correct answer. Which of the following are correctly formed? We have spaces here, it is not correctly formed. We have no round brackets here, so these two, so we can say that this one is the correctly formed. State true or false. A macro must always be written in capital letters. No, it can be written in small letters. In fact, this is trivial, traditional that we write it in capital letters, but it is not mandatory. A macro should always be accommodated in a single line. No, it can be split into multiple lines using your backslash. We have learned about that. So this is usually true, but we don't take this usually true. Actually, we'll take the answer which I just said. After pre-processing, when the program is sent from compilation, the macros are removed from the expanded code. And this is very true because actually the expansion is written in the code itself. So the hash defines are being removed. So this is true. How many hash include directives may be there in a given program file? There is no limitation. As many as you desire. What is the difference between the following two hash include directives? In fact, if you don't even take conio.h, any .h and any file you include here with double quotes and the angle brackets, in your compiler you say IDE, you have a directory. You provide a specific directory. Say you are using VC++ or say PLSC or code blocks, or you can say you are using Turbo C. Now, in all these, you specify a directory. So, when you use this angle bracket, this conio.h will be only searched in that directory only which you have specified. But if you use these double quotes, it will search in that specified directory, like this. But along with this, the directory in which you are, your present working directory, it will search there also. This is the difference. So, if you use these double quotes, this command would look for the conio.h, this one, in the current directory where you are, as well as the specified list of directories you mentioned in the search path. When you use this angle bracket, this command would look for file conio.h in the specified list of directories only. So specified list of directory, in this case we have specified list of directory plus the current directory. A header file is what? A header file is a file that contains definitions and macros. What will be the output of the following program? In this you have I equal to 2. This is integer. Now you say if defined. If this is defined, then do I is equal to I into I. Else print this I. But we see here we have not defined DEF anywhere. So this 2 will be printed. 2 will be the output. Next is product x into x. So this is I plus 1. What it will be? Product I plus 1. That means I plus 1. That is, just put this, replace here. I plus 1 into I plus 1. We don't have brackets, so we'll skip the bracket. And we'll just put this 3 plus 1 into 3 plus 1. So first this will be done. 3, multiplication will be done, then the addition will be done. So it will be 7. So answer is 7. Now here we have x into x, this is product x. See, when we pass this 3 here, so this will be 3 plus plus, first one I'm saying, 3 plus plus into 3 plus plus. What it means, first this 3 will be utilized and then they will be incremented. So this 3 into 3 is 9. So J 9 will be there. So it is okay 9. But how about this? K will be printed 49. How? See very carefully. This is 3 and this is 3. But we have 3 plus plus and 3 plus plus also. That is, first of all, if you take from left hand side, because semicolon is here, this will change to 4. And again, there is again plus plus, so this will change to 5. This is changed to 5. Now, we have passed x also, this plus plus I also here. We have passed plus plus I here. So first it will be incremented. So it will be 6, right? And when it comes here, it will be plus plus 6 into plus plus 6. This will be 7, this will be 7. 7 into 7 is 49. This is how it will be done. Write down the macro definition for the following. Test whether a character entered is small case, uppercase, alphabet or not. We'll use these two in this and to obtain the bigger of two numbers. So how to make a program out of it? These are macros like we can write as is upper, is lower, is alpha and big. This is stdio.h and conio.h. So hash defined. This is upper, bracket x, and we start x. If x lies between 65 and 90, we say 1. This function will return 1, otherwise 0. If x lies between 97 and 122, 1 will be written, otherwise 0. Here we have is alpha. If these two, it can be lower, it can be upper also. Any case can be lower, upper. So if we have this or this, then this or this will be written is upper or is lower, and in turn, this will give you value 1 or 0 in turn. How about this big xy? If x is greater than y, then it will return x, otherwise y. So what we do, we initialize some variables. We ask the user to input alphabet or character. We'll take it in ch. So we took it ch, and now we're actually substituting the macro. Now, if this is upper ch is equal to 1, if it returns 1, then this is true. So we say you entered a capital letter. Similarly for is lower, and then for alphabet, we can check it is not equal to 1. Then you can say that character other than an alphabet, right? And for two numbers, just take two numbers A and B, put it in big AB, and because it returns A or B depending upon the situation, you can just print it. Write macro definition with argument for calculation of area, perimeter of a triangle, square and circle. Store this macro definition in a file called area_peri.h. Include this file in your program and call the macro definition for calculating area and perimeter for different squares, triangles and circles. So let me give you an idea how to find out the area and perimeter, and we'll put it in .h. I'll give you an idea of circle. You'll be able to extrapolate for or do it yourself for squares and triangles. So we are writing a program. This is #include stdio conio.h. Then we are including file which contains the macro definition. I'll tell you what to write for circle. Similarly, you will write for triangles and square. So in this area.peri.h, we'll include it and we'll use it. So let me tell you what I will write for circle. What I will write for circle, because I have used it as peri c and area c. So in that file area_peri.h, I will write like this: #define, then we have peri c, so I'll write PERIC, then I pass some r, and I say perimeter, I know that it is 2 pi r. So 2 into pi, say 3.14 into r, this r. And I can also make, above that I can also define #pi as say 3.14 and whatever value you have. So you can write pi also here. This is up to you. Second line will be for circle. It will be, because I want to find out the area c. So I will define #define. This will be area c. Again I pass r and to this pi r square. So it will be pi into r into r. So this is how we ask for the radius, pass here and find out the perimeter circle, printed, and then area circle, printed. Similarly, I will encourage you to do it for square and the triangle. I hope you will be able to do it. So thank you so much and take care of yourself.